Hello students, welcome to the new part of this lesson, The Sound of Music, written by Deborah Cowley. This part will enhance you the information about Ustad Bismillah Khan, who was the greatest Shehnai player. And moreover, this lesson also shows you that a firm determination and no shortcut to success would always bring you the success in your life if you are determined, if you have a strong willpower, and if you can take all the challenges of your life in each and every field, no matter in which field you go. If you want to become successful of a particular field, then you have to work hard, you have to have patience and strong willpower. Now let's start. ना शहनाई ना स्पेशली शहनाई कब बजाई जाती है? एक तो मंदिर में बजती है जब कोई ऑस्पिशियस फेस्टिवल होता है, ओके, या फिर इट इज़ ऑल्सो प्लेड इन द मैरिजेस, okay, because it is said to be an auspicious function for all of us. So as a result to this, the Shehnai is the improved form of Pungi. अब वो there was a Pungi. Now Pungi was banned by Emperor Aurangzeb, who was a king of Mughal. But why he banned was that Pungi was making the sound which was very shrill. Okay, that's why he banned it. उसका जो आवाज़ थी वो कानों को चुभती थी, इसलिए उसके ऊपर बैन कर दिया. One of the barber who also belonged to the musician's family, the royal barber who was access to go inside the palace, he improved on that pungi and he made a new instrument on that. Because he improved the tonal quality of pungi, okay, he made shehnai. He made shehnai. So now the pungi, which was called shehnai, played the melodious tunes of the music. Played the melodious tunes of the music. Moreover, let us see the early days of Ustad Bismillah Khan. Let us see the early days of Ustad Bismillah Khan. Ustad Bismillah Khan was born on 21 March 1916, okay, in the well-known family of music in Bihar. Ustad Bismillah Khan was born on March 21, 1916 in the well-known family of music in Bihar. His grandfather Rasool Bakhsh Khan was the Shehnai Nawaz of Bhojpur king. His grandfather Rasool Bakhsh Khan was the Shehnai Nawaz of Bhojpur king's court. His father Paigambar Bakhsh Khan was also the Shehnai player. That means his grandfather as well as his father were also the prominent Shehnai players. Okay, when Ustad Bismillah Khan was a child, he used to play gilli danda near the pond, and he regularly visited the Bihariji Mandir or the Bihariji temple, and he sang the Bhojpuri Chaita. He sang it so nicely that at the end of it, a big laddu, okay, a big laddu was given to him by the local Maharaja, Now, here is a introduction that Mr. Ali Bakhsh, his maternal uncle. So Ali Bakhsh was his maternal uncle. उनके मामा जी थे. और उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान जब छोटे थे, okay, so he went there to Banaras. He went to the Banaras. He was living in Dumraoga in Bihar. So he went to his maternal uncle's place in Banaras, which is also called Varanasi, and it is said to be the ancient city of the world. Moreover, his uncle was employed to play the Shehnai in the Vishnu temple. So watching his uncle practicing Shehnai was fascination for the little Bismillah Khan. So from this point of time, he decided that he would also start to play Shehnai. His uncle was employed in the Vishnu temple in Banaras. So उनके uncle Shehnai बजाने का काम करते थे, and he was playing the Shehnai in the Vishnu temple at Banaras or Varanasi. He also started learning Shehnai and practiced it throughout the day. You know, for anything to be learned requires lot of practice, lot of hard work and sheer determination. So here also Ustad Bismillah Khan started to learn Shehnai, and whole day he started practicing it again and again and again. As a result to it, He also played the music in the temple of Balaji and Mangla Maiya in Varanasi. So Ustad Bismillah Khan also started playing the music of Shehnai. He started playing the music of Shehnai in the temple of Balaji and Mangla Maiya in Varanasi or Banaras. He loved to play on the river banks of Ganga. He also loved to play on the river banks of Ganga, and especially he could never forget the Varanasi and Ganga, the river bank of Ganga. These two things were very important part of his life, and it continued. About the achievements of Ustad Bismillah Khan and how he became successful in the field of music and in playing Shehnai. So at the age of 18, Ustad Bismillah Khan went with his uncle to play the music in the music conference. So everybody were fascinated by his playing style of Shehnai. In 1938, he was selected for All India Radio in Lucknow. Now, on 15th August 1947, when our country became independent, this is said to be the very important day in the history of India. So on the first morning of Free India, that means on 15th August 1947, he played Shehnai at the Red Fort in Delhi, and he poured his heart in that music to welcome the new dawn of New India, Moreover, the film director Vijay Bhatt, who was very fond of the music of Ustad Bismillah Khan, made a movie, Goonj Uthi Shehnai, and in that Ustad Bismillah Khan had his own composition, a song named Dil Ka Khilona Toot Gaya. Now this was a chart buster, but in spite of the success of the film, Ustad Bismillah Khan was never fascinated with the Bollywood movies or film industries. He said that his music was not meant for the commercialization. Moreover, he was the first Indian to perform at the Lincoln Center Hall at USA. He was the first Indian to perform at the Lincoln Center Hall in USA. He also participated in the trade fair in Montreal, Canada, also in the Osaka trade fair in Japan. So for his achievements in the field of the music, his achievements were recognized by the government also. So first of all, he received the highest civilian award. First was starting from Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and in 2001 he was given the highest civilian award that is given to any Indian, Bharat Ratna, called Bharat Ratna. So as you know, in the field of the music, Ustad Bismillah Khan achieved lot of success, but that success did not come in a one night time, or overall it did not happen in a fortnight, but that success came with the sheer determination, willpower, and with his strong idea and his faith that he can achieve the success, and his love for the music, especially the Shehnai, and that only brought him the success in the life. Moreover, he also loved his country very much. Now his achievement was such that once a while he played the Shehnai in the court of Persian king. So he played so nicely that the Persian king was very fascinated, and he gave him lot of galichas, the carpets, many of the beautiful carpets as a gift. Even in Tehran, one auditorium, like we have the hall, in Ahmedabad we have the Tagore Hall, right? Like that, an auditorium was named in the name of Ustad Bismillah Khan. In his honor, the auditorium was named in Iran, Tehran, Iran's capital Tehran. The auditorium was known as Ustad Bismillah Khan. So such were the success of Ustad Bismillah Khan. He achieved lot of things in his life, but he never gave his love for his country. Once a while, one of the students who was in USA asked him that if they can start the music academy in USA, and he will set up all the things even the atmosphere of Varanasi or Banaras in the USA. But his love for the country, especially the Ganga, was such that he denied going there. He said that Ganga and the Banaras lives in him. He asked his student that you cannot bring Ganga or the Banaras here. So he never left his country and he had a sheer love for the country. But his achievements are countless. So in our life, if we want to become successful, then strong willpower, determination, constant practice, patience, and to work upon the hardships makes a person successful. Thank you.